So is that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not?
Hello folks, welcome to part 4 of my Let's Play series of Knights of the Old Republic 2. We just left off where T3 got hit by an ion blast. Or ion beam, as it was.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through. If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar. Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there. Me? You're the Jedi. If one of us has to go, then it's you. Guardians of peace and justice throughout the galaxy. I'll take coward over stupid any day. I'll keep the comlink on just in case you need some help. Not that I'll come running, mind you.
Now we're entering a part of the game where having some demolition would actually come in handy, because it's always nice to have some like mines for the purposes of selling and breaking down.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. The passages haven't collapsed. That explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down. Will do. And be careful down there. Find the emergency supplies? About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines, and the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them. Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids. Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids. Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibroblade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is. Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb laser fire. You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that could take a while, and it leaves you a target. There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence. picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. It makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them, and if you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Now again, I don't have any skill with mines, like with demolitions at all. And the +1 I'm getting from the safety harness. So apparently, in order to get any kind of benefit from like any clothing or whatever type of things, I did not mean to press that. You need to first have like at least 1 point in the skill, which is why it's a big shame I couldn't get like squeeze out a level while I was down here. Now I do have points in things, so what I can do, how much would it cost? I've 9 parts. I can optimize control. Yeah, okay. Yeah, targeting and patrol. Especially if advanced mining laser. What's the difference? Okay, there is no difference. Characters advanced mining lasers, obviously. And this guy is coming to melee, so let's switch to the power car. Electrical. Okay, so yeah, it's the Progress Mining Shield that absorbs 20 points of heat. Burst of speed is going to be useful in there. But I need my force energy and health to recharge. So folks, I'm going to pause the recording just for a little bit while I let them recharge, okay? Okay, there you go, folks. We are back to being healed. So we also have our full force energy. I am now going to activate the Progress Mining Shield. Then I'll activate Burst of Speed. Dash.
Hey, watch out.
Oh,
that explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on.
There we go. Speed. Trit. And even with Burst of Speed, I couldn't get through it completely and still took 3 damage. The maintenance strong switch because it's probably a bad idea to hit them so close. So it normally explodes in a big blast. Cell. Okay, we're going to quickly level up here. Boost our intelligence. And we have 5 points now to spend. We definitely want at least 1 point in demolitions. And we're going to invest the rest of our points into... Okay, we can... Our current max is 7. Repair. Yeah, I'm gonna pump it into computer use. Yeah, definitely. Powers. Let's see, what can I grab? You know, oh, I can't grab heal until level 6, so I guess I can grab Mind Trick. It's not going to be terribly useful. Yeah, I'll grab Wound. Yeah, I'll grab Wound. There we go. But now, here's the important thing. The fact is, now I have, some points into... So now I can attempt to grab mines. Skill too low. Okay, hold on. If I equip this safety harness, that should give us some extra points. There we go. Now, I don't know how much XP we're netting for these. I think it's like 10. So we're at 3540 right now. So let's see. Recover. So remember, 3540 is our current number. I just recovered that mine. We're at 36. So, okay. Recovering mines are actually worth a sizable chunk. Okay, we're gonna activate another Paraga's mining shield. Activate burst of speed. Wow. You really can't get through there quick enough. But yeah, there's a reason why I did that, folks. It's so that we can go back and grab the extra mines that I didn't grab. That puts us at a fair bit. Now there are no other mines, so we're going to use burst of speed to get back to where we were. Okay, that time it did get us through all the way, so I guess the other times I was just too far when I activated the tin.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and sensor? Must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this. Sure, if you have a stealth field generator, it'd make it an easy...
Okay, we're going to switch now to a stealth field generator. Stealth. Sneaky, sneaky. Lots of mining droids, but they're all behind. Most of them are behind barriers except for two. We have one spike, folks. I can tell the droids to mine sealed doors or tell them to go after other droids. I'm going to tell them to go after other droids. Okay, back to the main functions. And we're now shutting down their containment fields. Now, if I reactivate my stealth, the droids should now start fighting one another. There we go. And we get XP for this. So there we go. He ran over and burnt him. So there we go. All the chaos. Now the super droids are not even matched. Those two that have their shields, so they... Oh, there's three of them. Now some of them are isolated. So, oh, we just leveled up. So like once they're done killing each other, they won't fight anymore. Right, so we're again, we're going to upgrade our Persuade. And we're going to up computer use, then repair, awareness, and tree injury. Okay, and then can't really take anything that's particularly useful. But I have to take a power. I'll take a Vigorite. Well, my trick. And my force energy is, I believe, just my vitality. Yeah. So force and vitality do go up per level, even if I don't not increase in your attributes. So I am getting there in terms of being able to use a lot of attacks against these guys without the blaster. I'm trying to figure out where I can explore without triggering any kind of special events. Okay, so that door was basically closed off, I think. Oh, let me check the map. No, we've been to that door. Okay, yeah. There's none on the other side. I believe there's none on the other side up here, so it should be safe to explore. Switch to melee weapon because I have my force powers now. Attack is my ranged. Ooh, just got some nice things here. Got a stealth field enhancer. Very good, especially since we are close to a point where we can have a companion who is going to be quite exceptional. One droid survived. Pretty sure that curve is going to lead to a story. Safety harness. Let's try that. There we go. So we now have 2 deadly sonic mines and 9 minor sonic mines. This guy had a heavy repeat blaster round. Yeah, he had some upgrades for swords. He had parts. Okay, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there? The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels. I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because we're...
Okay. Use a minor side mine to blast the container. Grab that solid grenade. Discorps. And there's still a droid, a repair drone. So credits. Here we go. So I am going to save my game, folks, because we're at the end of this part. I am going to end the video once we get through the screen, and then we'll possibly begin. Actually, we will begin because it's going to lead straight into a cutscene. So yes. Yeah, so this is the end of prologue, administration level, T3, 9, this is part 4. So yeah folks, this is the end of part 4 of my Let's Play series. We're moving on to part 5, and if things go well, depending on how many videos I have to release a day, this could be, the next video could be the last episode for day 1 of Star Wars month on this channel. I am recording these things in advance, so I don't know quite where this video is going to land. Could it be the 5th day? Could it be the 1st day? I don't know. It depends on how many videos I have by the time I complete the game. So in either case, I'm the Celtic Nerd signing out. One name, one sky.